Yeah. Yeah. Whole world arguing like recess bell. Home men shouting, we wish you well. Missiles tall, but the logic small. That's your master plan, that's all. You call that strength? That's kinda cute. Big loud toys in a tailored suit. Talking peace with a loaded hand. That contradiction's hard to brand. My nephew asked what a border is. I said imaginary lines for grown-up biz. He blinked twice like, that sounds fake. Yeah, kid, welcome to the mistake. You drop a bomb, then hashtag pray. That's a wild way to save the day. Whole press conference, pilots grin, but nobody talking about who don't win. Still playing war, that's old to me. So much power, so little peace. We got voice, we got choice, we got nerve. Why are we acting like we don't deserve? Still playing war, that's strange, that's wild. Future watching like, who's the child? If we human, then let's evolve. Maybe try talking before revolvers. Yeah. I ain't above it, I scrolled inside. Type a sentence, then close the tab. Comfort heavy, action light. Safe at home while they lose their night. Funny how I critique the throne, still sit quiet in my zone. That's the part that hit me too. Change starts small, uncomfortable truth. Tell me what we protecting here. Egos wrapped up inside of fear. You say necessary with steady tone, like broken homes, just numbers shown. You selling fear in 4K streams. Kids just asking for simple dreams. We can FaceTime across the seas, but can't sit down and just agree. Yeah. I'm not yelling, I don't need to. Truth stay sharp when it breathes through. If we smartest on the food chain list, why we still act primitive? Evolution ain't just fast attack, it's knowing when to show respect. If we build all this overnight, we can build one honest dialogue. Still playing war, that's past its prime. History stuck in rewind. We got heart, we got brain, we got hands. Maybe try building better plans. Still playing war, that's outdated code. Future waiting down the road. If we human, then let's evolve. Maybe try talking before revolvers. Yeah, I laugh, but I still believe we can choose what we leave. Maybe one day kids will say, war, that was the old way. Same planet, same planet, same planet, same planet. Yeah, same planet spinning, same sky above. Different flags but the same need love. Funny how borders look real on maps, but disappear when the satellites pass. Whole world online every single day. Still somehow we got less to say. Everybody loud, nobody here. Echo chambers ringing in the ear. Politicians talk like theater plays. Long rehearsed for the camera gaze. Words all polished, suits all neat. Still can't solve what a child can see. Kid once asked why the noodles look mad. I see grown folks fighting over what they had. He laughed like that's a weird old game. Yeah, kid, you kinda nailed the frame. Same planet, same moonlight. Why we acting like we gotta fight? Same heartbeat, same air we breathe. Maybe peace ain't that hard to achieve. Same planet, same ride tonight. We all cruising through space, alright. If we human, improve it now. Talk it out instead of showing how. City lights glowing on the lake, drive slow. Bass roll smooth while the street signs glow. Smoke drift quiet through the open glass. Thinking how fast these years all pass. Some chasing power, some chasing fame. Some just trying to survive the game. But nobody leaving this planet alive. So maybe try keeping it nice while we ride. Funny thing about the history books, every empire eventually shook. Every loud king fades away, but kindness somehow always stay. You can count the land, you can stack that gold, but you can't buy back the time we hold. Keeps growing up, watching what we choose. That's the legacy we can't refuse. Hey, I ain't yelling, I'm just amused. Watching old mistakes get reused. War look ancient in modern light, like stone tools. In the satellite flight, we got rockets touching outer space. Still can't talk face to face. That paradox kinda wild to me. Smart machines, but we act so in the same moonlight. Why we acting like we gotta fight? Same heartbeat, same air we breathe. Maybe peace ain't that hard to achieve. Same planet, same ride tonight. We all floating through states, alright. If we human, then prove it now. Talk it out instead of showing out. Maybe one day history be. And they learn to listen instead of laugh. And kids will laugh like legends told. People once fought over lines and gold. Yeah. Yeah. Smoke in the air, first breath slow. City lights glowing through the window. Engine on blow while the night unwind. 40 how the world love, dropping lines. Line on the map, line in the sand. Same blue sky over every lane. Different language, different slang. Still the same laugh and the jokes land. Passport stamp make the system proud, but clouds still float over every crowd. Mountains never check IDs, ocean never ask where you from, please. A kid do a map with a crayon line. Side this side yours, that side mine. And 5 minutes later change the plan. Shatter colors with another hand. Motors just lines on a spinning rock. We all passengers on the same space dock. Same sunlight, same moonshine. Funny how we fight over paper lines. Just lie, that's the truth. Adults acting strange in a tailored suit. If it landed round in the sky so wide, while we building walls on the inside. Driving slow out of baseline breathe. Smoke curl up through the car AC. Friend in the seat just laughing low, man. People really still do war though, yeah I know. That's the crazy part. Dick smart brains, but a caveman heart. Rocket ship flying past the moon. Still arguing over invisible rooms. Politicians talking long and loud, like they solving things for the crowd. But sometimes wisdom sound more clear from somebody rolling one in the rear. You can travel miles just to find people living almost the same life. Dinner table, music loud, kids running circles through the aisle. Earth from space, yeah. Earth from space, Earth from space. I'm so no lines, just blue water and city lights. Astronauts said when they look below, every border disappeared in glow. Kinda funny when you think it through. Whole world small from the proper view. Maybe distance what we need sometimes to see how small those water lines. Water's just lines on a spinning rock. We all passengers on the same space dock. Same moonshine. Funny how we fight over paper lines. Let them fade. Keys look better when the walls decay. If the the planet ain't round and the sky so wide. Maybe love the only real divide. And one day maybe history say they grew up and found another way. Kids look back and laugh like this. Hey, they fought over maps. That's wild, kids. Yeah. Say, smoke leaves slow while the street lights glow. Night air cool through the window. Baseline rolling like a quiet tide. City moving but the mind just glide. Friend in the seat just nodding calm. Music floating through the open palm. Conversation light but the thought run deep. Why the world so loud when it need more peace? Funny thing when you step outside, look at earth from the widest side. All these people, all these lives, still the same sun when the morning rise. Grandma laughing in a small cafe, kids playing ball in the alleyway. Different streets but the scene the same. Everybody living in their human frame. Peace looks better on us, no doubt. Way more fly than the war talk loud. Same sky over every street. Kindness always look good on people. Peace looks better on us tonight. Way more smooth than a pointless fight. If we human and act that way, let tomorrow see a brighter pay. Rolling slow while the skyline pass. Smoke drifting through the windshield glass. Laugh low thinking about the news again. Same old arguments, different men. Leaders talking like they never learn. Every decade let the same bridge burn. Kids still growing in the shadow zone, paying debts that they never loaned. Kinda wild when you think it clear. Peace cheaper than a single year. Bombs falling from the sky above cost less money, bring more love. But the loud ones love the stage too much, always reaching for the power touch. While the quiet ones building life, helping neighbors do the daily strive. I ain't shouting, just shaking my head. Some folks still stuck in the past instead. Like the future ain't watching close. Like tomorrow don't keep the notes. Kids gonna ask what we really chose when the world was standing on its toes. Hope we said we tried to change the scene, not just argue what the flag means. Those better on us, that's a fact. Way more fresh than the Wolves contract. Same moonlighting every town. Maybe love what the world need now. Peace looks better when we unite. Way more smooth than an endless fight. If we human, then prove it clear. Make the future brighter here. Maybe one day history said they finally learned another way. The kid would smile when the story told. They chose peace when the world got bold. Smoke drift up while the engine hum. City lights where the nightlife run. Baseline snow like a quiet tide. Thinking about the years rolling by. A friend in the seat just laugh real low. Man, the world still moving slow. Same old stories on every screen. Different decade, same routine. Kids outside with a ball and chalk, drawing planets on the sidewalk. Little astronaut helmet grin. dreaming where the stars begin. They don't see flags the way we do, just blue sky and a brighter view. No old maps and a child mind, just open roads and endless time. Future kids watching everything we do, looking through tomorrow with a clearer view. Hope they see we tried to change the way, not just arguing day by day. Future kids watching every move we make, history writing every step we take. If the world one day finally align, let it start with a change of mind. Cruise slow past the neon glow, windows down, let the night wind flow. Smoke curls soft like a drifting cloud. Thoughts get quiet when the bass real loud. Funny thing when the mind zoom out, whole planet small when you think about billions living, laughing, crying. Still some folks out here dividing. Old men shouting through a microphone, acting like the world they own, but the future sitting on the floor, building rockets out of cardboard. Our kids don't hate till they taught the rule. Nobody born learning how to fuel. They just run when the sun come out, sharing snacks and laughing loud. I ain't yelling, just kicking plain. History heavy with the same old pain. I ain't yelling, just kicking plain. History heavy with the same old pain. Ay, I ain't yelling, just speaking plain. History heavy with the same old pain. Every war just another page written by a stubborn age. But the next generation, me watching close how we move from here. Every choice that we made today shape the roads where they gonna play. Future kids watching how we stand, hope they see we reach out our hands, not just fighting for empty pride, but protecting our human side. Future kids watching from ahead, listening close to the words we said. If tomorrow finally shine, it began with a shift in mind. Maybe one day they'll read our time. They laugh at the wars over fragile lives, saying softly with peaceful grace. They finally grew into the human race.